Hello there, bald people. It's me, Solek, and I'm doing one of these tier list thingies for all the movies in the MCU. So, in case you don't know how this works, we got 6 levels here. Which on this one they're best, good, likable, not okay, dumb, and what. So yeah, I'm gonna rank all 22 of these, including Endgame. Let's start with the first Avengers movie. So this was I think the second MCU movie I ever saw after the first Avenger. And it was pretty good. I just don't think it's aged that well, so I think I'm gonna put it in the likable. So yeah, it's still a good movie. Don't get me wrong, but like, I'm gonna put it in likable. Well, keep in mind, I haven't seen all of these movies. I just know what happens in the vast majority of them. So next up, we got the Incredible Hulk, and this is a bad one. I've actually seen this one. I watched it yesterday, and it's pretty bad. The guy who plays Bruce Banner in this movie, he's a good actor. He's just not a good Bruce Banner. So I'm actually gonna put this one in the not okay. It had its moments sometimes. Alright, next up here. First Marvel movie I ever saw. Captain America the First Avenger. This is a good one. It's really underrated. Um yeah, it's Captain America, so like it's not as good as Civil War or The Winter Soldier, but I'm gonna put it in likable as well, because it's a good movie. Oh, what is this one? I can't see. Well, that's Iron Man 2, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and put that in the dumb, because Iron Man 2 is certainly something. It doesn't make Tony Stark feel like Tony Stark. Like, he was so good in the first movie, but then in this one, he was just bad. Alright, next up we got Infinity War. Do I even need to say anything? Like, one of the best movies, period, that I've ever seen. It's fantastic. Like, basically, you get the point. Infinity War's a great movie, and everybody knows that. Next up is Black Panther. So, a lot of people like this movie, and I can see why. But I don't. I think it's a little bit overrated. Um, like I'm like it's just like I'm struggling to know if I should put it in good or like. I actually really like the character of Claw, actually, and also Killmonger. Obviously, they were both good villains. Then obviously just T'Challa, and he's epic. I'm gonna put it in good. All right, next up we got the Winter Soldier, also in best. Like, that's just a fantastic movie. Like, that's just an absolutely great movie. I love it. Who doesn't love it? Like, a lot of people consider it to be the best MCU movie, and I can definitely see why. Like, for me, it's right behind Thor Ragnarok and Infinity War. Which, oh crap, I just spoiled it. But yeah. So the Winter Soldier, good movie, very good movie. Okay, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Okay, so Mr. Productions, my boy, really likes this movie. And I don't know why. I don't think it's that good. I like the first Ant-Man a lot better. And plus, they didn't really spend time, like, as their actual, like, they didn't really spend a lot of time as their actual, like, superhero alter ego. So it felt more like Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne than Ant-Man and the Wasp to me. I'm gonna put it in. I mean, it has some pretty good moments. Like, Ghost was a good villain. Um, I'll put it in likable, I guess. Um, Thor Ragnarok, I already said it. My favorite movie of all time. I love Thor Ragnarok so much. Definitely deserves to be in that best category. Thor. So, everybody knows how it goes. Thor's first 2 movies were pretty bad, but Ragnarok was a great one. Although I don't think the first Thor was that horrible, but it was still not very good. I'm gonna put it right next to the Incredible Hulk. So yeah, Endgame. I'm gonna save Endgame for last. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. See, I think this movie's very underrated. Like, this is a good one, a really, really good one. Oh crap! I accidentally just moved in the boss. I think it kind of pales in comparison to the first one, though. Like, it's still a really good movie. One of my favorites. I'll put it. I wish there was a section like between best and good where I could put it, but I'm gonna put it in good. All right, Doctor Strange. I didn't actually see this one. Disclaimer: I haven't seen all of these. Well, I already said that actually, but I'll say it again. I haven't seen all of these. I just know what happens in the vast majority of them. So Doctor Strange, I really like Doctor Strange as a character. Like, he's really cool. One of my favorite MCU characters up there was Star-Lord, Thor, and obviously Spider-Man, because who doesn't love Spider-Man? I'm gonna put it in good, because I think it had really good special effects. Um, and yeah, it was a pretty good movie to introduce Doctor Strange, and he wasn't as much of a bad guy as he could have been. And then here's the one that started it all, Iron Man. A lot of people will put this in the best area, but I think I'm going to put it in good. Because I actually just watched it a few days ago for the first time, and like, you know, it's good. It's a really good origin story for Tony Stark, but like, I just don't like it as much as the other movies that I put in the S tier. Oh, whoops, moved it. But yeah, Iron Man, pretty decent movie. I like it decently well. Age of Ultron, this one's underrated as all heck. I'm putting Age of Ultron in good because it really does have its moments. Like, it really does. And I really think it deserves to be there because, like, Ultron is kind of a Darth Maul style of villain because, like, and I'm actually copying this from another video I just watched, but, like, he had a lot of potential and he could have done some really cool things, but they just didn't do the cool things with him. So, yeah, but, like, besides that, Age of Ultron was pretty good, and it introduced the character of Vision, Scarlet Witch, and, well, Quicksilver, but we all know what happened there. Anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, that's going straight to the S tier, because absolutely fantastic movie. I love it so much. Like, see, my favorite, like, genre of, like, Marvel movies that makes any sense, like, the ones that actually have a somewhat serious story, but, like, work a whole lot of comedy in there and actually make it work. Looking at Thor, Ragnarok, and Guardians of the Galaxy right there. So, yeah. Civil War, I think this one's a bit overrated, just like Black Panther. I think the same of Civil War as I do like Black Panther. My main problem with it, though, is the villain. I forgot his name. I know his last name is Zemo, but, like, he was just kind of strange to me. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Just, like, I'm gonna put Civil War in good, but, I just remembered something. Like, my main problem with it is that it's not really a Captain America movie. I think it would have been better if they called it Avengers Civil War, because it was about Iron Man and Captain America, Tony Stark and Steve Rogers. And I'm actually quoting a YouTube comment when I said not to say. See, this movie's better than Batman vs. Superman because it felt like Steve Rogers versus Tony Stark, whereas Batman vs. Superman, which is Batman vs. Superman. So, yeah. Captain Marvel, I actually just saw this movie. It's okay. It's not that bad. I'm gonna put it in not okay, honestly, because, like, it's not horrible, but it's definitely not the best thing I've ever seen. Far from it. So, yeah. Ant-Man. This is a pretty good one. I do like Ant-Man. Putting that one in good. I love Scott Lang. I love Paul Rudd's performance as him. It's just great. Spider-Man Homecoming is also one in good because, well, it's a Spider-Man movie. What do you expect? I'm like really close to putting it in the best because, like, it's a great movie. Actually, no, I'm putting it in S as well. Actually, Spider-Man Homecoming is great. For me, nothing beats Sam Raimi 1 and 2. Don't murder me for saying that, please. But this is certainly better than the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and Homecoming is really good. Yeah, and I'm actually kind of glad they didn't make a Spider-Man backstory movie, because everybody knows his backstory. His uncle dies, he gets bitten by a radioactive spider. We all know this. And Tom Holland is a fantastic actor for Spider-Man. So, yeah. Alright, Iron Man 3. Only Iron Man movie I saw in theaters. It's a good one. I don't like Aldrich Killian very much, though. I'm gonna put it in likable, I think. Yeah. Thor: The Dark World, putting that in the what? This is just a bad movie. I remember two things from it. Thor is in it, and the Ether is in it. Those are like literally the only two things I can remember from it. Then Endgame. This one is very troubling for me, and whoops. Like, it's a fantastic movie, but I don't think it's as good as these five. And, like, I really don't want to say that, because Endgame was an absolutely fantastic movie. I'm gonna put it in best, because it was a really good movie. But yeah, that's my tier list, everybody. So, let's go ahead and recap at the best. We have Infinity War, The Winter Soldier, Ragnarok, GOG Volume 1, Homecoming, and Endgame. In the good tier, we have Black Panther, Guardians 1, Doc Strange, Iron Man, Civil War, Ant-Man, and Age of Ultron. In the likable, we have Avengers, First Avenger, Ant-Man and Wasp, and Iron Man 3. In not okay, we have Hulk, Thor, and Captain Marvel. In dumb, we have Iron Man 2, and in what, we have Thor the Dark World. So yeah, those are my picks, guys. I hope you all think these are pretty good picks. So yeah, feel free to post yours in the comments. And yeah, in case you're wondering, my favorite movie on here is, it's definitely got to be Thor Ragnarok right here. So yeah, thanks for watching, I guess. Big bye-bye.